Next up, we have Julie Bentsen.
We are now sanitized. Thank you, Victoria and the Alice Austen House. Thank you to the poets that already came up here today and bared their souls to us. I have an older poem that recently got new relevance, shall we say. This one is called Mother of Monsters. I'd like to tell you about my favorite mythical mother figure. In early Judaic texts, God made Lilith as the first wife of Adam, and she was envisioned as a dangerous demon of the night. And every time they had intercourse, Adam insisted on being on top, every single time. And eventually, Lilith got bored. So she broke things off from Adam and one day rose up into the sky, spoke the secret name of God, and flew off to a cave near the Red Sea. And at night, while he slept, she stole Adam's nocturnal emissions and impregnated herself, and she begat generations and generations of monsters. Then God made Julie. And little Julie was always sketching demons and dragons and creatures. And she did not play with baby dolls, and she did not play house. And her Barbie dolls offered ritual sacrifices to giant rubber snake gods. And the creatures all lined up in her mind, waiting to be given form, to flow from the womb of the mind's eye, through the fallopian fingers, and out into the world, screaming like newborns. Julie's mother asks her when she's going to settle down and have children. So Julie rose up into the sky, spoke the secret name of God, and flew off to an art college in Midtown Manhattan, where she impregnated herself with the artwork of others, and she begat many monsters, like Toby the pyrokinetic alien, an albatross wearing headlight goggles, and an army of lizard men ballerinas wearing gas masks and pink tutus. Mom, don't you get it? Every time a piece of art touches my mind, I get pregnant. And these days, I'm not just having my own monster babies, I'm having other people's monster babies too. Artistic collaboration is procreation. And for 0 sex down and 0 sex per month, I will give birth for you. I will have your monster babies. So to the nurse who held the probe during my sonogram, telling me that with my very large uterus and childbearing hips that I will have no problem squeezing out some kids, to you I say thank you, but no thank you. I'm already in labor all the time. Thank you. As I was reading it, I was like, oh goodness, this is not a family-friendly poem. I apologize. But I also don't. But I do. Oh, no, we gotta switch up the mood here. All right, I'm gonna bring it back a little bit, and then I'm gonna throw a catapult. All right, let's see how this goes. This poem is deceptively titled Broken. When I was 3 years old, I learned that figures with gas masks and goggles were people. I watched the story of a girl growing up 1,000 years from now, where people had evolved so far and for so long that pure air and water would kill them. For hundreds of years, the forest soaked up the pollution that we're making now. There used to be horses, there used to be skyscrapers, cars, sidewalks. I am a sidewalk, being broken up by tree roots so that the light can come in. The tree roots taught me how to move with slow deliberateness, to move under the surface. I am a 3-year-old wearing a gas mask. And when I see tree limbs break apart chain link fences, I get excited. Sunshine beams into abandoned supermalls and megachurches, and my lizard cheerleaders are swimming figure eights through the open doors of submerged cars. Here comes the water. Ashes to ashes, rust to rust, swing open my ribcage to the ruins of cities overrun with trees. I am the gas mask on your great-great-great-grandchild's face. The skeletons and lizard cheerleaders join hands, swimming in patterns that form inner and outer mandalas, a geometric tribute to Homo sapiens, the former species who cut down trees and repaired broken sidewalks with delusional white-knuckle reinforcement of their supposed dominance. They didn't understand that broken is the only way to let the light in. Fighting my demons up here. I am a little scattered and exhausted because of the work that I've been doing, and I have a poem about the work that I've been doing. So if you know a caseworker, hug them. This poem is called One Snake, Two Snake, Dead Snake, True Snake. There are two ancient symbols that are now used interchangeably, although they mean very different things. Let's talk about the rod with the one snake. This is the rod of Asclepius, the god of healing and medicine. In his ancient temples, snakes crawled freely on the floors of the sick and the injured. It is a symbol of healing. Now, the rod with two snakes is the caduceus, the staff of Hermes, the messenger god. It is a symbol of commerce and negotiation. And my health is being negotiated in the name of commerce. And my patient's health is being compromised in the name of negotiation and policy change. Co-payments are made in blood during the third moon. There will be another departmental Zoom meeting to explain this. Can't get the MCO approval of a one-time trip to an oral surgeon. Can't get the waiver employment support services in place. Can't get through to the primary doctor's office again. Can't get the readings of the AH1C for a type 2 diabetic. Sorry, we have a different address on file. Sorry, even though you're calling during normal business hours, we're currently away from the desk. Please leave a message. Sorry, we can't offer him services with a history of substance use. Sorry, the doctor refuses to see her again until he speaks with her psychiatrist first, especially after what happened last time. Sorry, that's a different department. Sorry, we don't have one snake, we only have two snakes. My edges are fraying from trying to pull things together, and I'm supposed to help them live the most fulfilling lives possible, but I can't even keep them out of the ER, and they thank me when I take the time to listen. That's the one snake I can offer. My for-profit employer is all about the two snakes. They want me to get my numbers up, their image, their bottom line, their sparkle, sparkle, shine, shine, weekly inspirational emails. I have tested positive for corporate disgust. Witnessing this nationwide dance of serpents, I open up my wallet and it is filled with blood. Your company telling you that they care is two snakes. Your coworker holding you while you cry in the closet is one snake. Poets, songwriters carry a staff with one snake. And the snake is angry enough to heal with venom. So paint your insides on the walls and cradle others in your rib cage, and may we one day meet each other, bruised but mending, in the temple of serpents. Also, disclaimer, please do not approach any doctors or nurses with the caduceus, and don't mythology-splain to them on my account that they have the wrong symbol. Nobody really pays attention to these things but me. This last one, speaking of medical, this last one is called cessation. I need to stop mansplaining to doctors. I need to get off Facebook. No screens for at least 1 hour before sleep. God, I need a cigarette. God, I need to stop smoking. All the cartoon characters inside my head look down at me with their arms crossed, waiting. I'm running away, down a long stonework hallway lined with the statues of every demigod I ever worshipped. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are there, except they're 5,000 feet tall and carved from pure onyx, and when they walk, they make no sound. I need to stop hitting doctors with mountains. Complexes look so small when they're not yours. God, I need to stop sitting in doctors' offices explaining to them that smoking has nothing to do with a lack of intelligence and everything to do with self-punishment and giant onyx statues. I need to stop watching Ninja Turtles and go to sleep. Got to get my ears zapped, undergo hypnosis, and electroshock therapy for good measure. I need to stop cheating myself out of my own lessons. I need to stop lying to my gynecologist in order to keep getting my birth control. The Ninja Turtles need to stop writing scripts for Wellbutrin. And poets need to stop poet-splaining to doctors about self-punishment. Doctors need to stop reducing the mind to just the brain. And the brain needs to stop allowing this reduction to occur. And I need to stop running. And I need to stop coughing, but those lashes feel so right. Giant onyx statues need to stop being right. And everyone needs to stop telling me to stop smoking. And by everyone, I mean doctors. The Ninja Turtles keep buying me cigarettes, and I keep reciting poems to them about smoking cessation. Meanwhile, the me in a parallel universe who was able to quit for good is sitting in a parallel doctor's office and interdimensional splaining to that doctor how self-punishment can actually be nostalgic and familiar. The demon that you know. No one knows me like giant onyx statues, silently dancing this cycle of fear, lashes, and self-flagellation. I need a fresh start. I need to start thinking of a new torture. Thank you, everyone. Oh.